Alright guys, diecastmania here with another video. So today I'm going to be doing a model review on the Joal Caterpillar 375 Hydraulic Excavator made in 1/50th scale. So this model came out in the early 90s, and this is a pretty nice model for that kind of time. It came in three versions. This off yellow version, the new Caterpillar yellow version, and a version with black hydraulic cylinders. This model normally retails around $100 to $150. Sometimes the black cylinder version can fetch as high as $250. But I kind of feel that this model is one of the more overhyped models, that almost everyone wants one. But when you look at it, it really doesn't justify the $200 for it. So I picked mine up for $35 off of eBay. You can find them cheap here and there, but they normally don't come this cheap. So let's get right into the review. So the functions are the tracks, linked plastic. They roll really nicely. I'll give you a look at those tracks. Now, the stick extends out all the way, and the bucket curls out all the way. Curls in pretty far, and so does the bucket, although there's a lot of play in this linkage for the bucket. And over here it kind of swings side to side a bit, almost like a pendulum. That's how loose it is. But the digging depth, that's the most impressive part of this model. Counterweight touches the ground very, very deep. All the cylinders go to their full lengths. So, the undercarriage, it swivels 360 degrees. The tracks, as I showed earlier, linked plastic. The details aren't the greatest, but I'll show you some of them. This whole thing here, the whole black part with the logos, is adhesive decal, almost like a vinyl decal. You can see that there's grills printed on right there. Bolt detailing for the counterweight removal, and 375 and cat there. As you can see, that it kind of covers some of the body lines. There's some nice vents on these 375s. Sprocket, nothing too much. Nothing too major there. There's a few, like the idlers. No, the idler over here. That's pretty nice, not sprung, and all the rollers, they don't roll either. The cab is pretty nice though. There is a nice interior in there. Pretty basic though. Nice cab guard on top. It's metal, and it's actually perforated so you can see into the cab. The bucket is a nice 5-tooth bucket with some wear plating on the back. Quite nice. Now onto the other side of the model. As you can see, there's some ladder. There's a ladder there and some hand railing. You can see there's the hydraulic lines. These are plastic, then they switch to metal, and then they run up until about there, and then they stop. As you can see, there's boom lights, both sides. The lenses are not painted. As you can see over here, the perforations for like the vents and anti-slip texturing on the top of the machine, and the insets for counterweight removal system, which does not function. So it's quite a nice model actually. So as you can see, this is Caterpillar on the back of the cab. Nice looking cab. And get onto the cat logo up there. It's actually pad printed, unlike the other decals on this machine or model. So there you go, it's the Cat 375. I'm just gonna compare it to the Hitachi 450 made by Erdl. Give you a better view. Kind of looks a bit small, quite a bit smaller. 45-ton machine versus like an 80, almost 80-ton machine. A bit smaller. And definitely a huge difference. The 312 BL. Show how big the 375 is. I'm actually going to take the 312 and, well, not on this side, the sprockets get in the way. Just place it in between the tracks, like that. So that's quite the size difference. Obviously, a 12-ton machine, 80-ton. Now, truck pairings. You can have it next to a Mac Granite, of course. Looks quite nice like that. The bucket almost takes up the whole bed. I see a lot of these on foundation jobs, but mainly like dump trailers, but 375s are pretty popular foundation machines as well. And if you're looking for a more off-highway kind of truck, then I would recommend the MZG Cat 769C. You know, it's the right size for it. Looks good. So, there you go. Thanks for watching the review on the Joal Caterpillar 375 hydraulic excavator.